I want to start off by saying I was never the biggest fan of Broly. And although I'm glad that the DBS Broly made some improvements on his character, I still have some problems with it. But first, I'll talk about what I liked about it. Firstly, I liked the animation. Now, I'm not the most qualified person to talk about animation, but I found the animation in Dragon Ball Super to be pretty lacking, even in the later seasons. And the animation in DBS Broly is miles ahead of anything in Dragon Ball Super. I also like Gogeta. I've always been a Gogeta fan, and I'm just glad that he's canon now. I also think the fights in this movie were decent. They weren't extraordinary, but they were definitely enjoyable. But there's definitely better fights in Dragon Ball though. I also like that Broly is much more of a character now. Before, he really wasn't much of a character at all. He was just a really strong dude who wanted to beat up Goku for the stupidest reason possible. But in this movie, he has a certain amount of depth in his character. He has a better backstory and more of a personality. I mean, it's nothing extraordinary, but he's definitely better now than he was in the DBZ movies. Although I admit, that's not really saying much. But what I don't like is that Broly doesn't really have any goals. He's mostly just controlled by Paragus, which I understand, but Broly needs to want something too, or try to achieve something himself because he wants to. But what does he actually want? We don't know. He fights Goku and Vegeta because he was told to. He goes back to Vampa because his friends wished him back there. He doesn't do anything on his own accord, and I don't think that's a good thing. Also, Frieza's motivation to retrieve the Dragon Balls was stupid. He wants to collect the Dragon Balls to make himself taller. Now, I don't have to explain why this is stupid. I don't know why Toriyama likes to treat his characters like such jokes. Wasn't Frieza supposed to be menacing, scary, intimidating? Why didn't he wish to rule the universe? Or like anything else? Why the hell does he care about getting a few centimeters taller? Now, I might be overreacting, but it's just annoying to see characters I like being turned into jokes. Also, Frieza's motivation for wanting to use Broly was stupid. He wants to use Broly in the future to kill Vegeta and Goku because he doesn't think he can do it. I don't think this is something Frieza would do. Frieza is very prideful, and I know that Frieza would want to take down Goku and Vegeta himself. He would never use another Saiyan to kill the two Saiyans that he hates, and I believe Frieza could actually do it. Remember when Frieza caught up and even surpassed Goku and Vegeta in 4 months of training? He went from being weaker than Super Saiyan to being stronger than Super Saiyan Blue in 4 months. Why didn't Frieza just train for a while? Maybe develop a new transformation and beat them? He didn't need the help of Broly in my opinion. Also, the reason for Goku coming to Earth didn't need to be retconned. We should have instead used that time in the movie to flesh out the relationship between Broly, Paragus, and his friends more. In conclusion, I'm glad that Broly is actually canon now, and he's a lot better than how he was before. I look forward to seeing what Toriyama has in store for Broly in the future. Anyways, thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you want, Patreon in the description if you want to support, and bye.